Good afternoon, everyone. I am Patcharee Rompayom Wichaidit together with Sittichai Wichaidit. So today we are happy to share our research that entitled, as you can see. So a little bit about the background. We are from Thailand, and last year we have a big news. I mean, the local news that report that we found the fish that affect from arsenic substance in the local river that near the north part of Thailand. So due to the balance between the human population and environmental concern, however, in the north part of Thailand, we also found the arsenic substance found in the local river that flow from Myanmar, that the border that's close to us, and then it just make we think about what happened there. So why we see arsenic substance in the local river in here, and then we find that our neighbor country, they have a lot of rare earth mining, but Thailand is get arsenic substance that contaminate our local river. So, and then we just think about that, can people hold their environmental awareness without knowledge? The local people don't know what the rare earth elements is and what the rare earth mining that happen in our neighbor country. So, and this, we have think about the chemistry education that for the basic education in Thailand. So we teach, what is the pointer? Pointer.
Pointerนี้
Okay. So in our basic education, we teach only representative element and only the first periods of the transition. But the student don't know what the rare earth, I mean, around here, what the rare earths are. And then from the pollution control, Thailand pollution control. So they, this is Thailand. So they, this is a Myanmar. So this is the statistic of the amount of arsenics that contaminate in the local area. So they get a sampling from 3 areas from here, and then they found that it is exceeds over than acceptable. And then this is from DW, Germany, that Borscat that report that Thailand is a 2.9 global supply for the rare earth mining. However, in Myanmar is a 9.4% to the global supply. So that's why it's a lot of mining there, and we get effect from this. Okay.
Okay. So you can see that we have the environmental problem in the northern part of Thailand that come from the other country when they have the rare earth mining, and the rare earth is, I think is we think that it is the opportunity for us to educate our student what the rare earth is and how it affects people. So we come up with phenomenal-based learning that we can use this issue and then try to teach students and with the real context. So in this study, phenomenal-based activity consists of 2 main parts. The first one, we introduce phenomenon, and the second one, we use driving questions to guide the discussion. To present the phenomenon, we use news that around, I mean, in the YouTube and in the television news in Thailand, that we have like fish, that as you have seen, fish is affected by the arsenic in the river, right? So we use that news clip to introduce the phenomenon. And then we use the driving question driving question to guide the discussion. So student will see the phenomenon and then have the discussion around the guiding question. For example, the first one, we present the news that look at the fish in the river, what happened and how did it affect living organisms and people in the local area? And why was a large amount of arsenic detected in the Gok River? And what purpose do major powers use rare earth elements? So what the purpose of mining rare earths to the what the importance of the rare earth? So we know the electric car, the battery, the cell phone, all of them use rare earth. So it's very important to our life and it's make pollution as well. And then what are the key properties of rare earth elements and what type of industry are they using? Okay. And for the student in science, mathematics, technology, and environment programs, what are your views on this situation? This is kind of structure of the activity. Because we have opportunity to have run online workshop for student in the SMTE program. Is students across 19 schools in the lower north region of Thailand. This is Thailand, and most of students live here, and the problem is around here. So they will have the effect from the pollution. So a total of 570 students participate in the activity. Students from each school join their own classroom with teacher supporting them during online session. So we are in the Bangkok, in the central part of Thailand, and we use a Zoom application, and the students were in their room look at the screen, and then there were the teacher that with them to organize the discussion part. So we present the phenomenon, the teacher organize the discussion part, and then use chat to send back the answer. Okay. And we look at the learning outcome. Okay. We think that we can assess three learning outcomes from this activity. The first one is attitude towards sustainability. This is the main outcome that we would like students to have when present the phenomenon-based learning, right? So attitude towards sustainability means how a person feels or values sustainability. The second one is environmental awareness. Is how much a person recognize environmental issues and understand that human actions affect nature. And the last one is environmental education awareness. Is how much a person aware that education can help people understand environmental issue, develop responsibility, and change behavior. And in the literature, environmental education awareness, if we have greater, if we have the greater environmental education awareness and stronger environmental awareness, it will make more positive attitudes towards sustainability because it's a part of the three pillars of sustainability, right? Environment, economic, and the society. So in literature, it's related to each other. And we like to test this hypothesis as well with the 570 students. Okay. So the research objective is to determine the level of EA, and AS, okay, for synonym, among students after learning through phenomenal-based learning on rare earth mining, and examine whether EEA and EA can be used to predict student AS. Okay, this is the objective of this research. And so we, after students participate in the workshop, we collect data by using online questionnaire. So everyone answer the online questionnaire. The questionnaire adapted from Michalos. In this study consists of 3 dimensions. The first one is the AS, the second one is EA, and the third one is EEA. We examine construct validity using confirmatory factor analysis, CFA, to ensure that the item loaded onto the same factor. And reliability was assessed using coefficient H. It's better than construct alpha because we have 3 dimensions of the questionnaire. Okay. It is the statement in the questionnaire, and the result of a standard estimate is above 0.5. So it means it's related to each other, is loaded in the same factor. So this is to ensure the construct validity. And the reliability coefficient H is here, is 0.89. So it's very high. Okay. The environmental awareness as well. So we have above 0.5 estimate, and coefficient H is 0.74, and as well as the environmental education awareness. So it means the statement is belong with each dimension. And then each fit index, so indicated that the model has an acceptable fit to the data. So you can see CFI is 0.912 and TLI 0.901, and RMSEA is very low, it's 0.0658. So it's acceptable model. Okay. And because this study used a post-test only design, it may be questioned whether the outcome were actually influenced by the activity, because we use just post-test. So to address this concern, we added one more open-end question to collect qualitative data and use it to compare or triangulate or support the quantitative data. So the open-end question asks, how has today orientation activity influenced change in yourself regarding to environmental conservation and sustainable development? So now let's move on to the result. We found that students show high level across all 3 learning outcomes. The mean score for attitude towards sustainability, environmental awareness, and environmental education awareness is at high level, is more than 3.5, actually is more than 4, above 4. Okay, that means all the outcome is at high level after online learning. And then we ran multiple linear regression because we got a large number of students. We can run this model and a regression model to examine whether environmental awareness and environmental education awareness predict attitude towards sustainability. The results show that the model was quite strong because it explained 56.5% of the variance here. Yes, here. In the attitudes towards sustainability, both variables were significant positive predictors. However, environmental awareness had a stronger effect than environmental education awareness. It's quite surprised us that is more, environmental awareness is more stronger predictor. Okay, so This means students who were more aware of environmental issue and the role of environmental education tend to have more positive attitude towards sustainability. So it's confirmed the hypothesis from our data. And then we analyze the qualitative data with the thematic analysis. So we coding and then analyzed, and we come up with the eight themes. Okay. We found that it support quantitative results. This theme reflects student awareness of environmental issue, this one. Okay. And the theme, this one is gain new knowledge, so it support the environmental education awareness. Okay, because they think that the activity have them to learn the new knowledge. And then beyond that, the qualitative findings also reveal some additional insights, such as student positive feeling toward the activity, even this online activity, and their intention to make change in themselves, this one, changing agent. Okay. So, and this is the overall picture of the finding from this study, where quantitative results were supported by the qualitative data. So we have the student answer quote here, and then this is quantitative data here, and we can see that the regression model, the result of regression model state that the two factors can predict attitude towards sustainability. Okay, and these are the key takeaways from this study. Yes, this is 5 point. Rare earth elements are often taught in the ways that students do not easily connect with their life. But so they may not fully see the importance of the rare earth, even it's in the periodic table, but it doesn't make any sense to the student where it is and this is the importance of the student. But when abstract concepts like this are linked to real world phenomena, especially the phenomena that affect their life in the river, the Kok River, so they become more meaningful and easier to understand. Real world cases can also help students think more deeply, become more aware of environmental issues, and develop a stronger sense of responsibility. And most importantly, this approach can be used effectively even online class and with a large group of students, because it's the real problem in their life and it connects to the chemistry. So this is our finding from the research. Thank you.